Oh, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my stream. Thanks for joining us. I see we've got a Wargrin here. Hello, Wargrin. Thanks for joining us, mate. We seem to have three other people watching as well. So welcome to everybody joining us. This is episode number 2, continuing from last week with our solo survival. It will be a 2-hour stream, and then if I'm still awake, we'll switch over to some more messing around like we was doing for previously in the week. Alright, Adam, cheers for joining us, mate. Let's continue. So last week we streamed on Friday, but these streams will be on a Thursday for the solo survival, tying in with the updates. Wargrin, still banging your head against the compressor. You ought to give it up, mate. Get yourself on Space Engineers. It's not as dangerous. But as you can see, this is where we were. Hang on, let me do something quickly. Right, as you can see, this is where we were last week on Friday. We had landed in a pod, we had put up a solar panel, we made some scaffolding walkway because things were falling apart, and because we also needed to get up onto the roof because we was running out of hydrogen. And we started making a mobile base, which a lot of you know if you've been watching during the week. We've done a lot of that in creative as well and experimented. So with that, what we know, I'm going to stick to the original idea basically of having 4 wheels and not using a beam. We spent 2 hours doing all this and building these wheels and completing the wheels. We then removed the landing gear, dropped it to the floor, and the wheels decided to disappear off into space. So we tried adding them again, dropping them before welding them. They were great, and then we did something to this wheel, I forgot what we did now, and it just disappeared. So yeah, I think what we might do is weld up one of the other wheels, see that it works. If all's good, we know that it's working fine, which it should do, because last week it was before they did the hotfix. Now we've had wheels working since. So let's weld up these wheels and then probably try and lift up this front core and get the wheel on here, I think. Probably have to put some weight on the back over there or something, either that or pop a piston on to lift up the front. But popping a piston on isn't quite so easy in survival, is it? I've got to bear that in mind all the time. So yes, let's look into getting this wheel done over here. What did we need? Construction components and large steel tubes. Oh, great. Well, that's just lovely. And we have a complete wheel rolling over here now. That's interesting. That's a strange one. But you know what? Let's go and grab this because I want to. No, actually, it's going to get away too quick, isn't it? I was going to grind it for parts quickly, but let's see if I can do this. Come on. Oh! Shouldn't have done that. This is survival. I'm not doing very good at surviving, am I? Right, okay. Well, seeing as wheels don't seem to want to work when we weld them, it must be a survival thing then, because we know that in creative they do work when you just place them, well, provided you use a 3x3. We may have to skip the whole mobile base thing, maybe. That is very frustrating. Unknown signal 1.6 kilometers away. No, we'll skip that one. So, I think we need to reassess the situation, because wheels, they're just not going to happen for us in survival. It seems to be that as you're welding them up, they go crazy. So wheels are a no-go for us. So we'll have to grind these down, I think, and put the parts to use in something else. A mobile base would have been great. Perhaps we should go for thrusters mobile base and use the piston leg idea still, but use thrusters instead of wheels. And then maybe at a later date when Keen get their act together, we can maybe put wheels on again. So perhaps pretty much turn this into thrusters on each corner. think so. Large thrusters are a bit overkill, so let's go for small ones probably. I really has put a spanner in the works. Okay, I think what we should do, there's no point grinding those down until you know what we're going to build, because it saves grinding it, taking it in, then bringing it out again. To be honest, might even just start again. I mean, we can use this frame, I suppose. We've got the battery as well, that's a good point. We need to keep some of this. So yeah, we'll carry on building off this. I guess thrusters are the way to go then. We've got plenty of thrusters on there to grind off as well, so it should be quite easy to do. Actually grind them, put it back on. So let's have some ideas then for the layout. I suppose let's go and get some steel plates so we can place some blocks. I suppose that's one benefit of dying. You can double up on your tools and ammunition. Oh, it's dark again, isn't it? Okay, if we keep to the same size, I think. We don't be too big, it's going to fly as well, so we need to keep the weight fairly low as well. We probably should do the piston idea as well. Sign out. Pistons, landing gears. Landing gears. Let's go with landing gears. What we could do getting this a bit higher up though, so we're going to probably need to put a piston on it as well. Oh, keen. Problems you cause. Yes, if I pop a piston front and back, or just one end and get a landing gear underneath of it, and then go the other side and lift it up. So it saves them to build more than one piston. Okay, let's go for pistons and thrusters. Not pistons and thrusters, sorry, landing gear and thrusters, and we'll use one piston and we'll move it around, build it, scrap it, build it, scrap it, to lift up where we need to, because I'm keeping this battery. Right. This is the frustrating thing though, we've got this here we need to grind off. Probably grind that one first. Okay, let's put a few blocks down here. We're going to need like a floor in the actual base now. So, a flying mobile base. One eye. We're gonna have to lift this corner up, aren't we? So might as well put a piston here, I suppose. If we can. Yeah, we're gonna put a block above, aren't we? So, how's everyone doing in chat then today? Good day? I've had a very busy day. Plenty of work being done. Makes a change. Good to hear, Adam. Good to hear. Walgren is still banging his head against the compressor, so I guess that's enough said. Okay, construction components, large steel tubes, motors and computers. It will be very nice once we've got a little bit of a system going and a few vehicles we can use to help us. Because at the moment this is annoying, running to and fro all the time. Large steel tubes, 8, can we carry 7, that's right. Can we get any computers whilst we've got them? I think it was 4 we needed. Yep, and I think it was 4 motors as well. 2, no I do. Let's go and see. I really shouldn't be using the jetpack really, should I? Just 2 motors. So yeah, this will be a 2-hour stream for the survival series, and then if I've not fallen asleep because it was a long day today, if I've not fallen asleep, then I shall switch over to creative, possibly even the server, and do some more tinkering around. Not sure what exactly we'll do. Could do some more work on the base maybe, or just try some new ideas out. I think it was 2 motors I needed, wasn't it? Let's put these plates there as well, because we're going to need those. Okay. A bit overkill, but you know, get underneath the side of it now and did the bits I need to underneath one side. Cool. I'll put a landing gear under here. What I'll probably do is do 1 landing gear in the centre at the front and 2 at the back either side maybe. It allows me a way of getting underneath in the middle if I wanted to. If we can fit a landing gear here now. Let's hope we can. Oh, yeah, that just made me think about cancelling the whole survival series. Well, thank you very much, Keen. There's definitely a problem with placement of blocks because, yeah, there you go. Green in the floor. This should be red. Let's just give this a go a second. Yeah, let's do that. Great. Well, at least we've turned it upside down. I suppose that's one good thing. Is it? I'm starting to think a mobile base might not be the way forward. Okay, I guess we might have to basically dig in somewhere and fun part getting it back over. I suppose so. We are in survival mode though, so it's not that much fun. I mean, I could just build it upside down, put some thrusters on and flip it over. It's interesting the way it's standing actually, because it's... yeah. Okay. Let's build it upside down and turn it around. Sarcasm, yeah. I'm debating at the moment whether I should even bother continuing with this route. If I should just go for a static base, especially seeing as things that move seem to be a problem at the moment. Okay, let's put it down to a vote. Come on guys in chat. Should we carry on with a mobile base, obviously an airborne mobile base, not going to be using wheels, or should we go for a static base? Someone else just joined us, welcome to the stream. We're just having a decision, a group decision here on whether we should continue with a mobile base build, but instead of having wheels have thrusters, or build a static base, because anything that moves is dangerous. That's what I was thinking, Adam. I'm already losing a lot of resources. I mean, we built up 4 wheels last week, and they went bye-bye. I am seriously thinking we should just make a static base, and then once I've got some stuff together I can then build a small ship with small thrusters, nothing too dangerous, hopefully, and then go collecting resources I need and doing that kind of thing. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe static base then. Let's go and charge up some hydrogen before I forget I've got none. And you know what? Let's take my helmet visor off. It doesn't need to be closed. I always do that. Right, we need to find somewhere. Let's get up on the roof and have a look. And I won't start singing. The song comes straight into my head then, up on the roof. I will not sing it. I'm trying not to anyway. Okay, so if we're going to build anywhere, I suppose, I mean, we could still get this up in the air. So we could move this closer to where we want to go. I always like to build into the side of a mountain because it's just easier to go in sideways than it is to go down. We've got a couple of verticals, one over there, one over there. I'm thinking there might be the better one because then got the hill around the side of us we can go up onto. The ores, we looked at some ores last week. I mapped them out over there. It's a nice deposit of ores there. There's also a deposit there, deposit there. There's plenty around. So if I build into the side of that mountain over there, we're surrounded by them pretty easily. And we can get started with what we've got here, just transferring all this into the mountain basically. I'm going to have to do some drilling. Oh yeah, that's another one, drilling. Let's just build a base on the side of the mountain. Let's just do that. Build on the side of the mountain. And use airborne vehicles. Once I've made my base, make airborne vehicles inside. The only problem with building on the side of the mountain is if I run out of hydrogen, I'm not going to get back up there. So perhaps if I use the height of this vehicle to get me to where I want to be. Let's take this over there and see a nice place. See if there's any good to go. And as for that, we ought to grind it down, I suppose, and bring it back inside. All that work from last week wasted. Oh, hello. Forgot about this. We should grind it down, or should we just leave it and get it later? We can always come back for it, can't we? Let's grind down that piston and a couple of them wheels or something. We're going to need what we've got here, really, aren't we? To be honest, a lot of it's just grinding what we've got down and rebuilding it somewhere else, so it's not like we need to get that many resources at the moment. So now a piston, a couple of pistons could be the answer. I can build up the side of the hill, use a few pistons in a row to make myself a little elevator. I'm going to worry about hydrogen and ever. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I was thinking that Adam might pick up later. I do still want to do a mobile base at some point, but just the game won't let me at the moment in survival, will it? That battery's a waste if I grind it down. What about this one? Power cell 17. You can't get those back, can you? So yeah, I best leave that because then I can turn this into something I can build later and make use of that power cell. Yeah, let's leave this here. Nothing else on here worth taking off really, I suppose. Let's take these wheels off. And the control panel as well, I think, as well. Okay, I think that'll do. Yeah, you're right, we can merge that battery back into a base somehow, or just build off that, but yeah, that'd be fine. Tempted to get some bits off these. There's a lot of resources put into these, so yeah, them displays will come in handy from the control panel. Yeah, let's go and grind these wheel hubs down. Won't take too long, and we'll be glad of it later. Got a feeling this is going to fly up in the air in a minute. Yeah, more motors, more construction components, all good. Large steel tubes are always good ones to have as well, and the small steel tubes, that's good. Yeah, we'll have all these, I think. Oh, hydrogen. I better get some, because I've got to climb up the other side in a minute. Get this one before I do any more in case it does flip out. Hope this does fly over there, because I don't fancy carrying this across to the mountain and back every time we want something. It should fly okay though. Yeah, I think if we make a base on the side of the mountain, we haven't got to drill in as such. We can start off with a few platforms and stuff, and then we can start digging in where we need to. Things like the assemblers and refineries, we probably will dig into the side of the mountain to place them in so they're a bit better protected. Also, make a base that's of half and half in and out of the mountain side. That look pretty cool. Here he goes. It just flips. No, doing good. I'm actually tempted to actually land this on the side of the mountain and use the landing gear to attach it to the side of the mountain, so I can just work as high up as I want to, because pretty much all resources are going to be in this to start off with. It's a bit of a gamble, because if I fall I'm not going to get back up if I'm out of hydrogen. I could always make some hydrogen bottles. I am very tempted to do that idea actually. I could even move a couple of landing gear on this to the side so I can stay the right way up at least. Interesting idea. A Beardie cave, yeah. So if I get rid of that landing gear over there and place it on the back, I'm actually saying that this is where we're going to come out, so yeah, actually yeah, if I place that landing gear at 90 degrees sticking out, I can then attach this back end to the side of the mountain, be attached to it the landing gear, and then start building on it from the roof of this. I just hope I don't fall off, but I will build myself a bottle first. Let's see if I can make myself a hydrogen bottle. Silver and nickel. Let's put one of them in anyway and see what we can do. Silver and nickel. What else has got silver and nickel? I need some silver. What can I get silver from if I grind something down that I might have? Medical components. Looks like silver might be one of the things we're going to start needing. Ah, silver and reactor components. Yep, silver. Looks like we haven't got silver, so we can't do the bottle idea anyway. Right. Let's leave that there then. Let's put a landing gear on the other side of the ship, and I'll have to hope I can find some silver at some point. I ought to really finish welding that back together actually as well, so we can make use of it. Got a feeling after thinking about that key that the auto detector range might be turned right down, so I can turn it up a bit and that might help. As we fly over we could go over a few of these patches and get an idea what's there, make use of the ship. Probably one of the better ideas I've had in a week. And I really wish that I could actually hold all of that, but I suppose if I stick it on the back there that'd work. Let's go for that. Okay, that's nearly done. I do like the detail on these landing gears when they're coloured in dark. It does look good. Right, that will attach us to the side of a mountain. Highly unrealistic, but it works. We shall do that. Let's get this audio detector fixed as well, so we can make use of it. Construction components, computers, detector components. Have we got those? Yes, we have. Good, good. This is probably going to use quite a lot of our resources, but we can always take them off after we've done a little bit of a scan. Some more motors. I've just forgotten how many I needed, but let's just do that for a second. That will now work, so let's leave that. We don't need to put the steel plates on. That's now working, so alright, let's empty our pockets and let's go to that ore detector and just check what the range was on it, because I'm pretty sure it's going to be knocked down. Oh no, it's at full whack. Broadcast using antennas. Have we got antennas? We should have on here. No. Okay, if I remember rightly, when you're in the control seat, you should still be able to see it though. Or am I wrong? Okay, let's get the thrusters on. I think the gyroscope, we've only got one, have we? Put the reactor on just in case. Solar panels definitely on, good. Not that it's doing anything at the moment. Let's turn refinery off, that's good. Oxygen generator off, oxygen tank off. Gyroscope on. Assembler off. Air vent off. Save as much power as possible. Right, okay. All these at the moment, landing gears. Yeah, let's choose these carefully. There with the ground landing gears. Auto-lock, turn that off. Auto-lock, turn that off. I think that should do us. That's all we're going to need, isn't it? Okay, let's turn the ground ones off. And we're up. Good. Let's hope that this board detector will work. Let's go over this patch over here and see if it works. I've got a feeling I have to put an antenna on. If we do, I suppose it'd be worth it because we need to know what's around here. It could save us so much time in the long run. Yay, it's working. Uranium, gold, iron, awesome. Cool, let's just drop it down a second so I can save a little bit of power. So, iron, gold and uranium. That's a nice find. Iron, gold, uranium. Awesome. Okay, let's go to, well, there's a patch over there, and there's also a patch over there, so we'll sort of go over them systematically, I suppose. If we could find silver, I'd be happy. Let's have a look. It's nearly Christmas, come on. But I believe today's Thanksgiving, isn't it? In America? Is it Thanksgiving today? I think Trent said that yesterday. Iron, nickel, cobalt. Nice one. Really should have slowed down. Iron, nickel and cobalt. Iron, nickel, cobalt. Great. Left off again. There's a patch there. That's where we're going to go to and get to the side of the base anyway. So let's go to this patch over here. There's also a patch over there a bit, isn't there? Yeah, let's go over here. Hey Yeska, nice to see you again. I've seen you in a while. You doing okay? Nickel, magnesium, silicon. Awesome. So, was it nickel, silicon, magnesium, wasn't it? Okie doke. Nickel, magnesium, silicon, yeah, was there something else? No, okay. Let's go, oh, there's one, okay, there's one there, go 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to the side of the mountain there, 5. Yeah, it has been a long time, Esker. I guess you haven't played Space Engineers in all that time either, have you? I'm looking forward to getting somewhere in this game at last on survival. The early days always are a bit grueling, especially when you put your inventory sizes to realistic. Let's slow down a bit. Iron, come on, let's have silver, let's have silver. If we get silver, I think we've got pretty much everything we're going to need. We'll do platinum, of course, but silicon, gold, uranium, iron. It's quite a big find, actually. Let's see if I can. That'll do. Probably taken the ramp off the front already. I've just totally forgot what we've got here. Silicon, iron, gold, magnesium. I forgot something. What's still there? Silicon, gold. Oh, uranium. That's the one. That's an important one, really, isn't it? So there's 2 places we found uranium now. Ooh, if I hit the maximum limit of letters. I have, okay, magnesium, uranium. We've pretty much got everything we're going to need other than silver and platinum. Let's head this way. Esker, I think Adam does live in the UK, whether he's actually Polish or not, I'm not sure. Uranium, magnesium, silicon, even more. Wow, we've got no problems with uranium then. Be worth making a reactor. Uranium, silicon, magnesium. Cool. Let's head to this one, and then a couple more across the face of the mountain, and then we'll start making a home. So we got Adam, we got Escar, we got Wargreen. That's 3. There's 6 watching. Who's the other 3? Fancy coming and say hello? That'd be nice. See if we've got any new faces. If you are new or you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe, like and share. Very much appreciated, and helps get the numbers coming in, and also lets you know when I'm streaming next or release a video. Silicon, magnesium, uranium again. This is getting a bit crazy. There must be a massive vein underneath. Okay. These dark areas around the side of the mountain, they're not to do with ores, are they? No, just dark areas. Nickel, silicon, magnesium. You know what? I'm not even going to bother. We've got enough. Oh, there's a couple of patches here, but let's save that for another day. We've found lots of stuff. Gold, uranium. Ah, that's a close uranium deposit. Let's name that one. Uranium and gold. That's good. Was it iron as well? I think it was iron, wasn't it? Yeah. Right. Let's get docked because we're going to run out of power now. I'm thinking this here somewhere would be good. Quite a vertical part really, so we can attach to it easy. Just here, I think. Okay. I kind of don't want to be up too high, but also I do. We can eventually build up both sides, I suppose. Let's go out on this bit that sticks out to the side. Get halfway. Yeah. If we're clever enough, we could try and carve out a face in the side of the mountain. That would be a first, wouldn't it, on Space Engineers, I think? Come on. It was meant to slide a bit more than it was going then. Okay, about there I reckon. Let's take it back. I really want to hope I don't fall off of this. Okay, let's go inside and just check that we're level, sort of. Okay. Come on, landing gear. There you go, we're up against it. Yep, landing gear on. Awesome. Okay, we have a nice view. We just don't want to fall from it. Okay, let's turn the gyroscope off. Let's turn the thrusters off. I think we better leave. Oh, I don't know. Should we turn the reactor off? Current output 0. That's alright. It's using the batteries. Okay, we're going to need the assembler. And we should probably put the refinery on as well, because I think we're going to need to move a few things around. Thanks for that, Iska. Yeah, it's been a week now. I've been able to stream, and I've kind of not stopped. Every night I've done a stream now, apart from one night. This is, I think, the 5th night in a row. I've done 6 streams so far. I did 1 stream, I had a night off, then I think I've done 4 in a row. This is now my 5th, so yeah, it's good to enjoy it. It's nice playing Space Engineers. It's even nicer when you can play it with other people watching. Sometimes you do worry in case it's just a bit too boring, because you sort of go off into your own world when you build, don't you? But yeah, so I can knock this window out and start building that way, I suppose. I suppose I could even join up to this, but I kind of need to make sure the base is very level, so probably not a good idea. Let's drill this window out. Drop bits. Wasn't looking at that. Eska, last couple of nights we've had an open server. We've let people join and come on. Not many people have come on, but they've had the option to. This stream's only going to be 2 hours, so we're 50 minutes in. It's about another hour and 10 minutes, and then I'll be switching over to a different stream where we'll have the server running. So if you want to join in then and have some fun with us, you're welcome to. Anybody else who's watching who hasn't made themselves known and fancies joining on a game in about an hour and 10 minutes, we'll get the server up. It's currently set up for 10 players, so we'll be able to have up to 10 people on it and have a bit of a laugh, do something. Quite like this texture on the side of it, it's quite nice. I just thought I'd better get some steel blocks, don't I, really? Steel plates, good term, right? Okay, let's hope that it's all placed straight. Let's go down a little bit as well, I think. There we go, I've just placed the first block of our house. A new house, a new home. And that's a pain. There we go. Yeah, we don't want to fall, do we? If I charge up my hydrogen, and then I can have a quick flight just to try and get a few blocks made from the outside. This is going to be a bit daring though. I need to keep your eyes on the hydrogen. Oh, typical. We get up here. Oh no, I know what it is. We turned off the oxygen generator. That's better. Getting worried there for a second then. Okay. Let's get the blocks ready. Let's do a very quick build. Build, 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 build. Okay. I think some sort of ledge will get started, then we can decide from there what we're going to do. Okay. Keeping an eye on the hydrogen. Keeping an eye on the hydrogen. Come on. Come on, place. Okay, hydrogen off. We can do it from there now. Good. Okay. Kind of want to get out of the way now. I suppose we could build stairways up the side now and then start building something a bit higher up. Now that we can get down here to this. I've got some ideas. I've got some pictures in my head of how it could look. What input have we got from the watches? We've got 7 watching, so come on, let's all fire up the chat. Let's get some ideas. We're building a base on the side of a mountain, partially into the mountain, partially outside the mountain. We'll make it look like it's being supported slightly as well. We'll put some angled girders and that kind of thing as well eventually. But we need to try and transfer all that into here really as quick as possible. It's nice as well because if you need an ore, we just stand out here and we know exactly where it is. We just got to go and get it. I'm thinking where this is right now is pretty good. We could even attach it to the side of this now and use this to get up and down when we need to go and get stuff. So we'll probably keep some thrusters on. Single's not using the thrusters at the moment anyway. But I think if I put some stairs up and go up a bit higher, and then I can build a base up there, so then it's clear of this. I'm thinking that so far. Let's get around the other side of this and have a look up a bit higher. And before we do, let's charge up some hydrogen because you never know when you're going to need it. Okay, that's a bit scary, isn't it? Wow. At least I haven't got to worry about spiders or wolves. Not that they're turned on anyway. Starting to wish I had them turned on now. You can see pretty clearly where the unknown signals are as well, which is nice. I did think about doing a merge block, Adam. It's a good idea. But I know that I don't want to keep this ship really, but just there until I build something else. I need a base and then I need a ship. Once I've got the ship, I know I can safely get rid of this. But things like the assembler and some random blocks I can remove off this. As long as this can still fly, I don't mind if it looks like a skeleton. As long as it still flies, we're okay. And then once I've built my own personal ship up here, I can then start scrapping this. I think let's come up here a bit higher. I really haven't got any ideas of really what I want to do. I can picture different things, nothing particularly jumps out at me. I do like the view though, so I think we should definitely build some kind of platform that sticks out, and I think we should go higher than this. So let's do some stairs. It's going to be quite a lot of stairs though, it's any problem. Or should I just be happy with that platform, build it from there and just move this out of the way? Yeah, let's just do that. Stop being picky and just do that. I could move this to the side, I suppose, out of the way. Or I could just build there and leave this where it is. I am kind of on the furthest point forward, really. So it is good to build it here. And if you look at the curve of the rock, it goes in and then comes back out again. So that would be a good place to be there. In fact, I think I can see... That's about the middle there. Let's go with that. Yeah, let's go from here. I was thinking about a landing pad underneath the base, but I kind of prefer the idea ultimately of having a landing pad that's half in, half out. So I was thinking maybe like almost like a rounded shape circle. You was on the stream last night, wasn't you? When right at the very end, when I got the cruise ship and trashed it into the asteroid. And Esca's seen the cruise ship as well because we had fun blowing it up. But the top bridge section is like a circle, almost like that on the edge of this. So half a circle sticking out the rock right where I am now. And the roof of that could be the landing pad. And I can build rooms underneath of it tapering in. So like a cone shape on the side of the mountain almost. That'd be quite nice, I think. Yeah, let's go for that. Adam agrees, so I'm happy. Everything I do is with stuff that Adam comes up with or agrees with. Crazy inventor. Okay, we need to get this out of the way then, which is annoying now. We need to take it down the end there, I think, out of the way. Let's do a few temporary blocks underneath of here to attach to, so it'll be flat as well then. Let's do some hydrogen quickly. We can always get rid of these blocks, it's not a problem, I'm not drilling into anything. Oh, well, I'm trying to do dragging blocks like I'm on creative, and I'm not on creative, so I should remember that really, shouldn't I? Okay, let's that's where that'll connect to, and then let's put a landing pad is 2 blocks. Let's make this a bit easier, so let's go for, I need a 3/4 block really, don't I? But there isn't a 3/4 block, but I can go for a half block. And then we should have such a gap to walk across. Oh, hydrogen nearly ran out then, that was close. Just saw it was red and I nearly panicked a bit too much. Okay, let's turn on the thrusters and the gyro, that's all we're going to need. External view. Let's turn off that back one. Shot a tiny. Okay. Oh, spectator camera's not doing too good yet. This is awkward to line up. Very tempted to put a normal size block in there and just bring it back. Just stays falling, doesn't it? There's enough power in this to hold it there, and if it's not, it will fall away and we'll have a laugh. I'm trying to do right click in. Whoa. You're joking me. Why didn't I think what I'm doing? So it happens when you do creative so much and you come back to survival. Right, let's get back up here and put it back. Want to get that as there we go. Good, good. That's going to stay there for a while now. I'm going to worry about it. And as long as I don't fall off the side of this cliff face, then we're nothing to worry about with hydrogen. Although I shall go and charge up, because famous last words, I'll fall off the edge now. Jessica just noticed, she says, what about something long? You mean along the edge of the cliff face? You know what, I'm going to close this door, because one, I'm just going to run out otherwise and end up falling. Look at that, lovely. Part of me's thinking I should put railings for my own safety, but no, it's a bit of danger. Okay, so this will be the centre of the curve out kind of design. I want to build this out quite far really, which will be interesting considering where we are. To simulate a curve you need to be quite large with the blocks we've got, so I think I will make quite a large area. Let's just go for the hydrogen and build this out quickly. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. 3 more. Let's go for 10. Alright, that's far enough out, isn't it? Oh, that's a bit too far, isn't it? Oh, I don't know now. No, a big curve in there. I think I've gone out too far. But I'll leave that there because I'm going to need some sort of scaffolding to walk along on the outside. So let's leave that there for a second. Let's put a little piece either side to use to walk on. It's like them posters you get of all the workmen on the scaffolding in New York. They have lunch break just sat on the beam thousands of feet up in the air with no safety gear. Just do a bit of a pose, shall I? There we go. Actually, you know what? Can't resist. That's a screenshot. But let's do the proper screenshot. There you go. Could be a thumbnail, couldn't it? And so could that. There we go. Yeah, we do need a lunchbox, don't we? I could probably get like, what is it? There's one of the items you can get, not the construction component. So basically there, and it looks like a lunchbox. Just drop one on the side here. That look pretty cool. Shame I can't get my person to sit down safely though. Just sit him on the edge like he's on a chair. That look pretty cool. Apparently I'm playing at offline Steam. Oh, Steam, I'm offline. Yeah, that's right. Because I don't want whoever's online coming up in the corner on the screen all the time. And I don't need to be online at the moment because I'm on a single player. But in about an hour's time, we'll have a 5-10 minute break as I swap over to the server. And then I'll start another stream on an open server. And people can join in. And we'll have some fun. Right. I can't get my head around how far this is going to need to be. I think if we start off by placing some windows, we'll get an idea of the sort of curve that we can do with them. I know I've managed to do a circle, but I think it's a lot of messing around, and thinking about it, we're going to need a lot of stuff that we haven't got to do windows. So we're going to have to put the frames in and not finish them off. I think if I go for 5 there, make that the front, and then make it slide in like a 2 by 1. That might give us the sort of angle with it. So that. And then maybe go to a 1 by 1, and then kick it in there from a 2 to 1 to get rid of this block. Maybe. Let's fill these holes in before I fall down one. And if I make the windows 2 in height, I'll keep it streamlined. It would be nice if it was 2 or 3 in height at the front and it got smaller as it went back. That'd look pretty cool. But then we wouldn't have the landing pad, really, would we? Right, let's place some windows. No, I always do that wrong. Window glass, right, okay. Let's choose all the ones that can select. So we've got an area here of 5 wide. A 3 by 3 would go in the middle just nicely. With 2 in height, I'm liking the look of that. Let's do the inverse so it looks right. Yeah. And we need girder. Let's go and get some girders. Can we go through that? There's some girder, but it's not a lot. Let's get some more being made. No, I'm quite happy with the setup we've got here now. We've got no ramps to walk up and down. No use of the jetpack needed unless I just come away from the side of the rock. This feels a lot less stressful than working down there. Alright, let's it's hard to say this is a lot less stressful when you're this high up and you could fall off at any moment. Right, what windows was I using? That one. Ah, I think that looks good. And then go by 2 by 1 to the side, maybe. You just want a dinner table or a desk here, don't you? Right in front of this window. Or better still, your bed. Let's put a bed here. Let's wake up looking at this. I just realised we're right in this shadow here when the sun comes over. Which way does the sun go? We need to keep an eye on that. Because at the moment, obviously, the sun's cast out if we're over there. If we're going to start using solar panels, they're not going to get much sun here. Probably good job there is a lot of uranium. Right, well that's those ones done. The angled windows, if I remember right, they're only 1 by 2s, aren't they? There's no 2 by 2s at an angle. Let's have a quick look what we've got here. Flats, 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 flats. All the funny weird angle ones, which some of them are 2 by 1s when you go to, there's a slope. Like that. Okay, what can we do with this to make it look interesting? Esca, that sounds very good. What have I got selected here? 4. Yeah. That's the one I'm looking for. But it won't work. Nah. I had an idea that I thought was going to be good. I have to go for that, but then it's not curved either. Okie dokie. I'll have to go for these side on. Which it might let me place here. I suppose I should put the right angle blocks underneath first. Yes, to the angled blocks underneath. Right, let's get the glass on here. The more these are put up, the less chance I've got to fall enough. That is the right way around, yeah. And then there you go. Yeah, I hear Eska's pretty good at interior design. I think it was on that other game she's playing, because there's not a great deal you can do with interior design here, but if Eska's pretty good on here at interior design, then that'd be nice to have her on here. I think we've got a bit of a Iron Man style Malibu residence thing going on here a bit, haven't we? Just a little bit though. Yeah, I played it for a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. It's not really for me, that game, though. Okay, I'm going to have a quick look down. I want to see if this looks like a circle at all. It doesn't. Yeah, let's just go with a triangular piece here, I think. Might leave that ledge going out. We could have a door here, couldn't we? Then have like a platform going around the side to something else. It's not quite as circular as I had in mind, but trying to build circles out of squares is difficult. This is a bit of pain trying to get it to catch where it needs to go. Okay, let's place some more down here. It's gonna have to be these, isn't it? There goes jetpack then. I was gonna try and make it go smaller as it goes around, but that seems to have gone out the window. Get it? Gone out the window. Fair joke. Where's the 2x1s? There we go. Right, okay. All that nice glass windows. That's pretty cool. We'll do the same this side as well. I like that. And then put a roof on top. And then underneath we'll round it under. And build into what's underneath there. We could have like a stairwell here. We could drill into the rock here a bit. That'd look pretty cool actually if you drill into the rock here and you go right back there, it's quite dark and you just look out and you just see this. Let's get this side done. I'm paranoid we're going to fall off. Yeah. I'll press the wrong block, press the right mouse button to delete it and then remember I'm survival. Oh, when I look down while grinding, it just doesn't feel right. Okay, so we're going to go to 2 blocks there. there, and then one here. I believe that's it. Okay, and then 2 triangular pieces here. Get the wrong button here. There we go. Let's get the windows on it. I think, considering it was pretty much clueless to what we wanted to do up here, it's actually turning out quite nice. Okay, let's quickly do this. Okay, what will you do? What is going on? Come on, there you go. Gotta do the hydrogen. When you go this side, I'll move the mouse ever so slightly. No, it's not going to work, is it? I better go and get some hydrogen. I'd help if I went to a place to get hydrogen rather than a nuclear reactor. There we go. I've got to say, I think we've made quite a change here, considering the first stream was all about making a ground mobile base. We changed the plan slightly. We've gone from ground mobile base to halfway up a cliff static base. Couldn't be much different, could it really? Sure I've messed it up because the panes are different either end. They are. Yeah, let's change that. There's me trying to right click again. Quickly quick before my jetpack decides to run out of fuel. I think. Yeah, there you go. Equal now. I'll look okay when it's welded up. Check these ones. Yeah, they match. Cool. Now I would weld these up, but I'm going to need a lot of silicon for the glass. I best save silicon for things that we might actually need that are functional before I start doing decorative things. So once I've got a ship that I can go down and get silicon with, I mean I can always go down with that, but for now we don't need it. And it stops us from falling off. And I could probably get rid of that scaffolding, but we do need to go underneath a bit and do some shaping underneath. But yeah, I like that. I suppose we could put a roof on. Let's put a roof on. Start with a door here and we can build up on top of that, I suppose. Now, which door do we go for up here? It'd be nice to have a nice glass door, wouldn't it? But that would be a mod, and I haven't got any mods on. Or we could go for a nice airtight hangar door, actually. That'd be interesting. Because we've got the height of 2 there. That could be built into the ceiling and have an airtight hangar door. No, because there it would be sticking in too far, and there it would be out too far. I think this door might be the better one to do like that. They're no good because it will ruin the glass effect. If I use one of these, again I've got the issue of where it's going to go, so I think that's the one to use. And then this could be catwalks or something to where I need to go. Maybe like a spiral staircase going up or down. Looking at these blocks in front, if I get rid of them and put an antenna here, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I do need to build underneath now though. Let's put another one of these here. Steel plates. Let's go get some steel plates. Yeah, let's do that. I should probably use some sort of angle block here instead of the square one actually. For now I'll just build from here and I'll finish that off later. I need to stand on something. It's interesting how you hang off the side. It is right above me. That's good to know. We need to work out which way it's going. I think that's moving in that direction. It can't move. And that. We could do some kind of sundial, couldn't we? I think it is moving away from the cliff face, so it's coming over us. It seems to be moving away over that way, but also slightly to the side. So we definitely have some straight up solar panels. Might even do that program a block and have the panels that automatically adjust. Probably stick them out over the side somewhere out of the way. Might as well have solar. We'll get a bit of sun anyway. So, well, we've got plenty of uranium, but it's nice to know that if there's trouble, you're okay. Okay, let's get rid of this. Yeah, it's definitely moving away, so it's heading that way anyway. So at least from about midday we have a nice clear view of the sun for about 5 hours, I'd imagine, before we can't see it anymore. Or 5 hours on a real day. It's a 2-hour sun cycle, so that would be more like half an hour. Let's see the moon over there as well. Okay. Let's I was tempted to go on them windows then, but let's give it a go. Let's give it a go. Oh. So I'm probably putting the wrong blocks on, so I want to, oh actually no, I'll probably do straight edge and then start curving it. Nah, it's not AC/DC, but when I found the music quite a while ago, it did kind of remind me of AC/DC. That's why I put it in one of the episodes we did with Trent and Phoenix on the series we started, which might never get finished because that save game don't want to work anymore. While I'm here, ooh, no, actually. That'll look good. That's all done with glass. Not too sure what the colours are all in. At the moment it'll all be dark, like the colour of the landing gear there. That's the current colour all the blocks are set as. So it could look good, the black windows with the black surround, but I do kind of picture it like a white or a light grey with the black windows. It might look cool. Can have a look at that later though. Okay. There we go. Wouldn't want to be doing that for real. Oh, that's handy. Let's place it there because there's a block. Okie doke, let's put the angle ones here and then I can start rounding them underneath. I think I want the underside to look a bit more rounded, whereas it's at the top not so much because it could be a landing pad. I might angle just by one block here because it'd be nice to have some sort of what do you call it, conveyors or something in the roof. It's interesting, I'm on survival and so far with this build up here I'm concentrating on what it looks like, not any functional sides of it. Okay, that's that top section done. So you see here now, I could dig into the mountain there quite nicely and have like a hangar in there. Ships could sort of taxi out and then take off. So this would be quite a nice landing pad. But I could even stick that on here now, couldn't I, if I wanted to, but it's nice where it is, I think. I need to round these edges off though, so it keeps that sort of roundness go around here. Go to the 3/4, I think. And this one here could be the one that goes from one to the other. So if I use actually if I use that block there, that block there, and then use this block. Be careful where I'm standing here. That's not going to work. There. And then use that's not going to work either. That's the block I need here. That's not so bad. Yeah, I'll go with that on the other side as well. Better get some more hydrogen, I think, just in case. Oh yeah, random block we dropped. Okay, let's place that one in there. Okay, I used the standard ones, didn't I? Like that. And then that must be it. Yes, it was. That's it, I think. Yeah, let's just get right on the edge a second. Oh, and now we're not staying on it. Oh, that really should make you drop as soon as you do that, shouldn't it? Yep. Might change my name to JC. I've heard of moonwalking. What's this called? There we go. Yeah, the sun's definitely going that way. See, I was pretty much central when I looked up at it. Yeah, slightly to the right it's going. So slightly over and to the right. So if we go by the rule that the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, then that's north. So we have a west facing base. It's good to know, I suppose, for directions. I do like this. I really want to get this welded up so it can look even better, but right now it's probably best to leave it like this so we can see where we are in relation to other areas. Right, I suppose we better start thinking about things we're going to need. We need to start emptying that into here. We're going to need power. I think we used the battery already downstairs. If I take the reactor out of here, I'm not going to be able to use the assemblers. If I take an assembler out and put it over there, I won't be able to use it until I put a battery on it. Okay, let's have a look what we've got. I think we can make a solar panel anyway. 5 solar cells. We can always take the solar panel off the roof of this anyway. So we could power stuff when the sun's up. Yeah, there's more solar panels there. We've got some uranium. Right, we need to plan this one out. Whatever we do, there's going to be a downside. We need to get the assembler off of here. We need to get the refinery off of here onto that base. We also need to get the reactor off of here and onto the base. How many reactors have we got? I'm sure we've only got one, but let's just double check. Yeah, it was just one, wasn't it? Because I remember turning it off earlier. Just one small reactor. To make a reactor, what we're going to need here. If I can find it. There's a small reactor. Would be nice to go for a large one, but then fitting it in somewhere nice would be a problem. So let's go for that. So iron ingot, nickel, cobalt, gravel, silver. It's silver we're going to need, and that's the thing that we haven't found yet. We're going to have to use the one that's on here, aren't we? I suppose we could merge block. We could do a merge block between this and the base. That way we can share resources and power, so as you move it, it's not a problem. Probably fit one there and there actually, couldn't we? Let's see what it takes to make a merge block. I think that's a solution, isn't it? Computer license motor. Yeah, we can do that. Let's do a merge block build. I'm going to have to probably remove them 2 blocks there, aren't I, for this to work? Yeah, and go for a catwalk to them. Let's do that there. Construction components 15 and 2 is 17. Does anyone see any issues with what I'm doing here? So now if I have to move that back, build on the back there, but I have to get rid of these 2 blocks before I do. And then I'll do some kind of safe walkway once they're connected. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put that away now. Oh, I needed to take the landing gear off, then I haven't turned the thrusters on. Oh, how it shot back there, that made me jump. "41 minutes, right, okay, that's good, I've got time to that's the point. Let's do it that one. Would have been better to do it underneath actually, wouldn't it? Yeah, let's do that. I think that'll let us do that. At least I can then walk across it, can't I? I've just had a realisation that merge block isn't going to work, is it? I'll have to put a solar panel on there so it's got a bit of power. 17 construction components. Right. Let's merge these up. I do need to put the solar panel up there, don't I? Okay. This is going to be a pain. Actually, just put it here. It just needs a bit of light for now. Once we merge, we're not going to need it. Typical. Let's put it here. That was powering down then. It sounded like the engines are getting slower. That's getting power. Good, good. That means that will power up, which means I should now be able to merge. Oh, did it for me. I was about to, cool. Strangely, all the thrusters seem to have turned themselves off. Very strange. It's gone very quiet. Okay. Okay. That's cool. Not getting any sun on that now. Great placement, but there you go. That's what we needed. We can now move anything we like. We haven't got to worry about in order. We can move the generator first, we can use the assembler first, the refinery, whatever we want. Just bearing in mind that if you move the refinery or the assembler first, chances are if we need to build anything, it'll be annoying because we need to get the two next to each other ideally quite quickly. But I don't suppose it makes any difference because we have power to it still. We probably should do the reactor first. And that's going to take a while. Oh, this is looking good. I'm really liking this build now. Certainly making up for the problems we had earlier. We could do with building underneath, I think, because this level needs to be kept nice and open, I think. So we should probably build down somewhere, but I don't really want to build down in the middle of this. Kind of a waste of space, I suppose, just leaving this all nice and open, but it's kind of nice as well. It could actually be a hangar. You could have something that lands up there and it comes in and down and it can see out. We shall see. I think I'm going to have to start digging into the rock soon though. Perhaps putting the reactor underneath this platform. I'd like to taper the underside in now back into the rock gradually, so whatever's underneath that floor and within that tapered area could be assemblers, refineries, reactors, that kind of thing. That's probably a good way of doing it, and then I can make larger ones inside when I do start digging in. Okay, let's do a temporary hole in the floor so we can go down and start doing these changes. Ooh, this is a bit worrying. Nearly went. Okay, if I just use these standard blocks of scaffolding like angles for now, just to get down. That should be enough for us. I can't really get underneath that. Got to use the jetpack, aren't I? Okay, let's get up here before I should do it that way. We're very quiet in chat today. What does that mean? I'm out of steel? It does. Better go and get some more. Gonna need to get some goodies soon. Okay, let's turn that down. Hydrogen. Nearly forgot then. Yeah, I noticed my watching figures up and down. It's not exactly exciting right now what I'm doing. Visually I think it's quite interesting. But I think once we start getting bits off that ship into here and start making it look a bit nicer, that'd be cool. So I think if I make also have under here 2 in height, so I can get things like assemblers in here and refineries. So let's continue that block if it will let me. Make it a square. Good. Where did it let me do this one? Yay. Okay. Okay, so this is the start of the floor for the, what should we call it? The basement? Can you call it a basement? Is this high? Yeah, let's call this the basement, even though we're higher than most office blocks. Esco is pretty popular actually. I mean, it's got a lot of following. It's just some people come and go, to be honest, and some of us stay because we know that it's in beta and you'll just get better and better eventually. And the major update last week was pretty good, to be honest. Yeah, they broke more things, but it did actually improve a lot of things. We've had a lot of fun with it. I mean, I wouldn't be playing it if I wasn't enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. And to be honest, out of all the games I've ever brought, out of any game ever, I can only think of one exception, being Transport Tycoon Deluxe, because I put a lot of hours into that when I was a kid. But this game is, you know, how much I paid for it, which I think was something like £20, I think it was. It's definitely been worth it, because the amount of hours I've put into this game and fun I've had, I can't think of other things that have given me this much fun for that little money. Oh, that's very nice of Jessica, thank you. I would have called you my friend, but you sodded off for ages. Where did you go anyway? What happened? Life got busy, did it? I know mine did. Next year is going to be a very interesting year for me. I've got some great things business-wise going on. I've got some great things hobby-wise going on. So it should be good. Now, if I'm going to taper that in, this floor's not going to be that big. In Norway on a vacation. Very nice. I'm planning on gate crashing Trent next year sometime. It's a few thousand miles away, but it'll be fun. Bit of a break. See if we can stand each other in person and try not to kill each other. Right, if I'm going to do this, I've got a feeling I'm not going to get the angle I want. Yeah, obviously I'm very new. This is my what, 6th stream ever, so I don't expect to be known. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with what my channel's done already, considering I've only got like I don't know how many videos I've got now. I think I've hit 30, 27. I think it's 27 videos. I think last time I looked. So considering I've got 27 videos, I think I've done quite well, to be honest. So I'm pretty happy with my channel. Obviously, it'd be great when I get to thousands. It just takes time. Yeah, Trent Penix and me. I've got a feeling that I'm not going to get the angle I want there, am I? I might just leave it as a blank or something, or put a window in there. Yep, you are, Eska. I was going to ask you to build another one actually, but you disappeared, so I didn't. But I need to start making a few more videos soon. I've got lots of ideas to do. The streaming can be so much easier at times, though, that's the thing. Editing can take up so much time. Most of my episodes take about 6 hours to get done. That looks like it's not joining, but it does when you actually bolt them up. It's a bit weird. Yeah. Once you're back you can. Okay, that's cool. I might do some video editing next week, get a few bits done. Windows has finished messing my computer up as well. I had the full creators update a couple of days ago and it really messed things up. Oh, it's getting dark suddenly, isn't it? Just now it was nice and bright and now it's just, the sun's just gone. We could do with some lights in here, I suppose. But that will be joined eventually. I've just got to figure out how I'm going to round this off. I know how I can do it from there, but from here, I might just do windows here, I think. I'm pretty sure I know how I can go from those blocks over there. Those there. Yeah, let's see if I can find the blocks. These ones. I'm pretty sure that that will go there. And that will go there. Trying to get a smooth look to the outside of this building by building it from inside. Yeah, it's not too easy, is it? How am I going to go from there to there? I think I'm going to have to just let it be inset and have a window in here, or leave it open and have maybe an area that barriers or something. Not sure on that one. I could just do window from there across to there maybe, but on the floor because I want to take it in, don't I? I might bring it in at the sides quicker maybe. But then I won't work with that. We need some extra blocks clean. Come on, make all the blocks that go between these. I want one that goes there, just there, because there is no block that fits there. That would work going down, but not going across. And then the same for that. So if I do that and then put a window behind. I'm not sure what the best really. I can get away with another square block here anyway. And there. And I might as well go for the inverted blocks here. I need to go and get some hydrogen before I forget and try jumping off the edge and turn the hydrogen jetpack on and then realise I've got none, because that's the thing. I think I had that right then. There you go. So from the outside that should look okay, but then it's what to do between there and there. I could do a 3x2 at a sloped angle, but that's a mod block. See me in a game that there's no way I'd ever play because I just don't like that sort of game. I've typically always played racing games and a few like Tycoon style games. That was all I ever played, like Transport Tycoon Deluxe, Roller Coaster Tycoon. I used to do the Grand Prix series by Micropose, and then PlayStations came out and I got into Gran Turismo, then I got into Grand Theft Auto. That was really it, to be honest. I mean, I did Red Dead Redemption as well, that's pretty cool. I had a thing for Guitar Hero for a while. And then life took over. Didn't play much gaming. When I did, it was the old things I used to like doing. And then Space Engineers came along. And I've got to say, I do like it a lot. It can be frustrating at times, it can make you want to pull your hair out. But there's also times when you just build something and you sit back and you go, wow, that's awesome. Wow, it looks well dark out there when you come out from inside there. We need some lights up here. Let's put the spotlight on. Ah, gate of 45, you're back. Who else have we got? Let's have a show of hands in the chat. Come on, we've got Adam, Esker, and Gator. There's 5 more people that aren't in chat. Come on, let's have a show of hands. Let's all say hello. Let's see who it is, who we are. Anyone new who's not been here before? Might change that block actually and bring it in. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, that's going to have to change that. So this block will have to be the one that's got that. And I can't see where it is. There, I believe. Yeah. And connects that, and then probably, yeah, same one on there. No, no. Yeah, my heart just in my mouth for a second then. Glad I had hydrogen. Let's go back to that block. Okay, it's not so bad when you know you got the hydrogen. Right. Bring that straight in, I suppose. So let's go for that one. And then this one. Yay, okay. And I guess when you could actually put an assembler in there. Although we want to conveyor it up, and I think the conveyors have to be a bit further in. Let's just make that a nice solid wall. There you go. Oh, you. What happens when you get carried away? Alright. There we go. Okay, that's one side done. Could do with getting the floor in here, but I'm not sure how I'm going to go from there to there yet. I might actually weld these up around here, because it just makes it a bit easier to see, doesn't it? Let's do a bit of welding, dude. Let's get some welding done. Scared of me singing? When was I singing? I was never just singing, was I? Was I singing? I didn't even realise. I shouldn't ask that because you're just going to say yes anyway, just to wind me up. And then I'm going to have to look back on the stream at the end. Talking about end of the stream, we have hit the 2 hour mark, and I was going to keep these streams for 2 hours. I suppose we are kind of at a point to finish at. Put something in chat and Beardie going to sing us a song. I get ya. I'll sing you something if you like, but nah, okay, I won't. So, 7 people in chat. How many of them 7 people have got a PC in Space Engineers and it'll work on their computer? Because if you've got Space Engineers and a PC and it works on your computer and you'd like to join a server, then I think we'll do a 5-10 minute break, stop the stream, get the server started up, I'll start a new stream for just messing around and we can all jump on the server together. Show of hands in chat, who's up for joining the server? Oh yes, I forgot you. I can't, can you? Because you're in Norway. Ah. Who else can? Gator, do you want to join us? Forget if you can or not. I know you will do soon, Adam. You're always here in spirit, aren't you? Telling us what we can and can't build. I'm actually quite liking, look at this, the way it curls in a bit. Got short pieces to get, eh? It's a hard one at the moment. Prices aren't great either. I need to start grinding stuff really, and start moving things. I should probably leave all the decorating until I've got resources to do it with. I think if I move a reactor, and then we'll call this stream a day. We'll have a 5-10 minute break while I get the server up, and then we'll start the stream up again. So if you're not already subscribed, subscribe now, because then you'll get a notification to be back on in. Where shall I put the reactor? I want to put it in the middle really, I suppose. Let's put it just there. Might as well. Good enough places, any? Small reactor. And let's line it up so I can conveyor it. I'll probably conveyor it underneath, which means I should really put the conveyor belt there now. Well, I should do, shouldn't I? See, you're just going to build one block and then all of a sudden it turns into 2. Right. Yeah, turn it into a conveyor, because if I don't do it now I'll regret it later. Interior plate. Come on, let's go get some interior plate. Well, I'm looking at getting another PC, but it's probably going to be a month away yet. I don't know whether to upgrade what I've got and then move this down as my second PC, or just buy a cheaper computer. And what I've got is more than enough. I'd like to get a 1080 Ti, but the prices are going at the moment. It'd be crazy to get one right now. So I think I might just get myself a cheap second computer that's powerful enough to do the bits I want to do on a second computer. I'd like kind of like a second cam view kind of thing is what I've got in mind, as well as running a server off one as well. I will eventually have 3 computers running here once I'm going full on, but when I get to the 3rd computer I'll definitely be buying a really decent one to replace this one. This will then become my second gaming. So really the computer I get next should really be a bit of a work server kind of workhorse really. And I've got no idea what I'm doing right now. Alright, let's go and do this conveyor block. There we go. I suppose it needs to be boiled up right now, but let's see what we can. Unknown signal. Oh, hello. Is it coming down top of us almost? No, 1.8 kilometers away. Not too bad. I'm not gonna bother finishing it off. As long as it's in place, it's okay. We can finish it off another time. This is the important bit. Here we go. Let's get this done now. What am I running at the moment? I have got an Intel Core i7. It's quite an old one now. It's a 4790K. At the time, back in its day, it was a really good one. To be honest, it still is. I don't have any problems with it at all. I'm running 16 gig of RAM, which is plenty. I found when I was running 8, this game, you couldn't really do the maximum with this game. Going to 16, it's really giving me the edge. Let me just think a second before I do anything. I need to take that uranium out. No, yeah, I do actually, because it's just going to cause problems otherwise. Yeah, 16 gig of RAM. I'd recommend that over 8 any day, definitely. 8's fine, you get by with it, but using virtual memory is not the best thing nowadays. I've got 2 1TB hard drives, which I use for data. They used to be my RAID. I used to have them as a RAID setup on my last computer. So I had 1TB, but between 2 drives, it made it really fast. But then I got my SSD, which is a Samsung Evo 850, I think it is, 256 GB. So that's my operating system drive. Ooh, I'm dropping stuff, can I? Yeah, so I've got a SSD 256 gig as my operating drive, which has got Windows on and some Steam games. I think I got Space Engineers and one other game on this drive, and I got 2 1TB drives which have got work stuff on, other games, movies, music, pictures, that kind of stuff. Construction components. I run a NVIDIA 1060 6 gig version, which I think, to be honest, for the amount it cost and the power it gives me, I was very happy with it. Where are my construction components? They're still in there. Okay. That could be a problem. I need those, but I can't have them. Let's get 40 construction components from the container. Right. Yes, that's my graphics card, hard drives, processor, RAM. I've got 3 screens set up. As you might have noticed, I play the game on an ultra wide monitor. That's why I've got the aspect ratio I have on the stream. I've also got 2 1080p screens either side, both 24 inch, or one's 23 and a bit, one's 24, it's a bit annoying. But my 24 to my right is an IPS, which is good for work. My ultra wide is also IPS. I think it's a 27 inch, but it's actually shorter in height than the 24 inch next to me because it's a wider ratio. Metal grid, but yeah, other than that, that's about it really, isn't it? Not a particularly expensive case, does the job. Wow, that's filling up pretty quickly when I run it. Got a horrible feeling when I turn that power off, that's gonna fall. I'm gonna put the landing gear on auto lock just in case. I've just got this horrible feeling that it shouldn't do. It shouldn't. But I just got this really horrible feeling it's gonna fall. So the back one, let's put that on auto lock. There you go. So hopefully if the merge bot does disconnect, the landing gear should grab on quickly. Just a horrible feeling about it, that's all. So I have got a solar panel on the roof of this, but it won't be getting any light at all because it's pitch black out here basically. So one thing I will do, a mod I will do on this game, I think for next week, is change the skybox to, there's a real one that's a lot darker. I know it's already dark already, but proper darkness, it looks much better. And I think it makes for better daylight as well, get a better quality blue to the sky. Ah, you're right, Adam. I have got batteries. Well done. Forgot about that. See, good job, Adam's there. Adam's like Jarvis for me, isn't he? He's always there telling me things. A bit slow sometimes though. He doesn't always tell me things when I need to know them. So he's like a half-developed Jarvis. Adam. I suppose it's not a bad name for an AI, is it? Adam. Let's go and get some uranium. Yeah, Sky just got real. That was the name of the mod. That's right. I'm already subscribed to it, so it shouldn't be too bad putting it on. Just restart the game, it'll be there. Ah, you're testing me, are you? I've already got uranium. What am I doing? I'm losing the plot here. I already picked it up, didn't I? Because I took it out before I grinded it down. Silly me. Yay! Awesome. We now have a powered base. I nearly went to the door, did I? Oh yeah. Right. I think that's a good place as any to leave the solo survival. Saying that, I don't know. Should I stop the solo survival, have a 10-minute break, and then come back with the server and mess around, or should I do a bit more solo survival? There's no one really here ready to join if I do a server anyway. It will just be me doing stuff in creative. What should we do? Carry on creative, solo survival, or should we have a 10-minute break and then come back with some creative on the server and see who can join and mess around making something else? Adam, what do you think I should do? Should we carry on with solo survival, or shall I stop it for 10 minutes, then come back on with the server and do some survival, some creative? Oh, I shall get it right in a minute. What's the view of everybody watching? Would they rather keep watching this being built, or would they rather watch something else? Or would they rather I just get off the internet? Hey, David Bogus, you're back. Have you been here for a while? I guess if you're here, David, we can let you in on the server. Although you weren't quiet on us last time. I guess you were just concentrating. You did give us a bit of a shock when you turned up to the entrance of the cave. That was quite funny. Okie dokie, let's leave this here then. Let's I could do with it being daylight really. We'll get a picture of this place. My thumbnail for this video was dark because it was in the dark. Yeah, he was creepily quiet, wasn't he? We didn't even know you was here. I thought the server was lying to me because I couldn't find you even on creative, on the master mode. Well, that's what we've made so far anyway. That actually looks quite good, I think. It does look quite rounded, doesn't it? Once I taper it in even more underneath, it should be fine. I just need to work out what I'm going to do here. Figure something out. Better get back up before my hydrogen runs out. There we go. Let's go and get some hydrogen before I save. You love the build? I do. Thanks very much. I do like. I'm quite picky with my builds. It has to look just right, otherwise I'm not happy. I do like to go for, you know, visually appealing sort of builds. That's why I'm kind of thinking to myself I might stay on this, because I'm kind of liking this and I'm liking how it's turning out. I'm enjoying myself right now rather than the last stream when I just got so frustrated after 2 hours because the wheels just flew off. I was just like, rage quit. Well, I did originally want to keep these 2 hours long, but the rest of the week just gone. I've been doing 4 or 5 hour streams, so I've got no problem staying on a bit longer doing this. But, ooh, I don't know. I can't make my mind up. And look what I've just found. Unknown signal down there. Can I get there with my hydrogen? No, I shouldn't risk it, should I? 2 minutes as well. No, definitely not going to go for it. Shall I finish off some more? You know what? Let's do something else. Let's save this here and carry this on next week. Or can I wait a week to do more to this? That's the problem. Oh. Right, that's what we'll do. Let's save this here. Yeah, let's save this here and yeah, it's getting dark as well. We'll save this here and we shall yes, I do want to save. I'm gonna end the stream for 5 minutes and then I'll start a new stream with the server running, and Dave is welcome to join, anybody else is welcome to join, and we'll have a mess around in creative. Maybe make some sort of off-roading vehicle again. That was pretty good yesterday. Go for 3x3 wheels though. Maybe even do that base. Finish off some more to the base. That was pretty good. But yeah, let's do that. Let's do the base. And David can try and bring his ship in the tunnel again. Okay, well, thanks guys for joining us today, as always. And like I say, I'll be back on in about 5 to 10 minutes. If you're subscribed, you'll get the notification. If not, subscribe now and you'll get the notification. Or just keep an eye out for us on YouTube over the next 5 to 10 minutes. And I'll be back on with one of the random streams on the server in creative mode. So, thanks very much. It's been Beardie.D. I'll catch you in 5-10 minutes if you come back on. If I don't see you in 5-10 minutes, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you again some other time. Catch you later, Esco. I guess you might be off, but if not, I'll see you in about 5-10 minutes. Take care all. See you soon. Cheers.